Physicians and group medical practices are now facing increasing pressure to adopt the electronic health record, the EHR, as a means to improve quality and patient safety. The adoption of the EHR represents a critical business decision for physicians, one with long-term, practice-wide implications. With numerous cost, selection, support, and workflow barriers, the road to successful EHR implementation is daunting. In selecting an EHR, physicians must match their practice-specific needs to affordable EHR solutions available from stable EHR developers. They must take into account both current and future practice goals and compare their needs to 200 EHR solutions currently available. Until now, physicians have had to either become EHR experts or find a competent EHR consultant. The MSP EHR Selector, created by visionary physician Dr. Carolyn Samuels, offers a unique and cost-effective alternative. As a fully independent, partially vetted web-based EHR selection tool, the MSP EHR Selector allows physicians to choose qualified EHR solutions by matching up to 375 physician-proven criteria. The side-by-side comparisons list of selection criteria can then be printed and attached to an RFI sent to EHR developers. The MSP EHR Selector was created as a first step toward empowering physicians to control the EHR deployment process. However, in the last decade and a half, only about 15% of physicians have adopted the EHR, mainly those in larger group practices. With mounting pressure from the government, quality advocates, and third-party payers, the remaining physicians are compelled to either take control or have EHR solution thrust on them. The MSP EHR Selector is a groundbreaking tool that empowers physicians. Listen as Dr. Samuels, a practicing internist and rheumatologist who has held positions in medical informatics in 3 healthcare organizations, further explains this physician-centric tool she conceived and helped to create.
Hi, I'm Dr. Caroline Samuels, creator of the EHR Selector. I wrote the original functional criteria list for a small conference and vendor fair on electronic health records in 2001. As the conference organizer, I wanted to provide attendees data to support apples-to-apples comparison of the products shown in the vendor exhibits. Following the conference, I collaborated with the Computer-Based Patient Record Institute, CPRI, to develop the listing into a web-based interactive product. Following the 2002 merger of CPRI with the Health Information Management Systems Society, HIMSS, the EHR Selector was expanded and hosted on the HIMSS website. In 2006, the EHR Selector was again enhanced by Medical Strategic Planning, who currently maintains the program on the Internet. One of the critical elements in maintaining the MSP EHR Selector is the vetting process. The vetting process is designed to ensure that some of the most advanced and technically challenging features claimed by the EHR vendor actually exist and are not vaporware. The vetting process is important to make sure the data in the MSP EHR Selector correctly and accurately reflect the vendor product capabilities.
But what about mid-sized or smaller group practices, or even solo practices? How can they find cost-effective, practical EHR solutions? Practice size doesn't really matter because this innovative tool currently supports 19 different specialties and accommodates operating from one or multiple offices and offers EHR solutions spanning all price ranges. Think of it this way. Purchasing an EHR is like buying a car. There are many models, features, and price ranges from which to choose, but the search is narrowed to fit the buyer's specific needs, wants, and budget. Every automobile provides transportation, but offers different passenger and storage capacities, fuel economies, colors, and configurations. If you're looking for a red 2-seater sports car, you wouldn't want to be sold a 5-door gray minivan. Consulting a buyer's guide before talking to a salesman arms you with information vital to making the right purchase decision. The MSP EHR Selector is effectively an EHR buyer's guide, useful for understanding what you want and need before talking to any EHR developer. Building on our car purchase analogy, suppose you've narrowed your search for a 2-seater red sports car to 6 different makes but are uncertain which one meets your safety test rating, budget, and other important requirements. Consumer Reports would provide a trusted source of unbiased and impartial information. Physician organizations are looking for an EHR consumer reports to guide their members in finding the right solution. These organizations want to offer impartial and accurate information to their members who are making critical purchase decisions. Many have already turned to MSP and the EHR Selector to provide just what they're looking for. These organizations' members find that the EHR Selector assists them even before they purchase an EHR because it helps them learn more about key EHR features. The MSP EHR Selector offers integrated help screens that provide useful information just a mouse click away. These help screens assist physicians to ascend the EHR learning curve and to digest EHR terminology without having to reference numerous other sources.